Yeah, I'm calling my.
Alright, we're live. If I sound like crap right now, please bear with me. I am currently fighting a fever again. I seem to never have a break for some reason. This is like the 4th or 5th time in the last like 4 months that I've caught a fever. This one sucks for the body aches and everything. But anyways, let's give Speedy a love tap here. Ah, but enough of
Final
their stuff.
lab. Checkered flag coming to his final lab. Dad cat. Hold, please hold. 32, please. Go that way. Next time go to turn. Next time just go to the back straight to get into that pit road entrance. Dad cat, you can go out now. Katie, reminder after history labs, you're next.
Or Dabcat, are you geeked?
Dad cat coming to his warm up lab. Here we go.
Raph, are you geeked? Man, I'm currently geeked.
Oh, silence.
What is Speedy doing?
No.
Speedy,
I have to
Speedy.
Bro, I have to ask Raph these questions. They're very important questions.
Alright, so he's
Green
got
flag for Dabcat. He
2
is
to go.
doing
Okay,
his
Raph apparently did not like that question. He's viciously cursing at me in the chat.
white flag. Dabcat improves on his first lap. He goes,
Uh-oh.
"Oh my goodness!" He 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 got pulled for now.
Nice.
Dabcat checker flag. Pull it off at the road entrance over here. Try to get in there. You can. Speedy could go out. Robo, be warned. You're up next. After Speedy's 3 laps. You know this. You know the drill. Former lap for Speedy. Dabcat with
See how my stream is
13.450.
looking.
Well, we'll see if he keeps pole position here because we got 2 other drivers
I
here.
believe Speedy
We'll
was
definitely
last
want to
week's
get
winner,
pole here.
or
Green
the last
flag,
race's winner
Speedy.
after giving my shenanigans.
Speedy's coming off of a win, bro. He's coming off of a win in the other Carolina.
Yep.
From Mooresville.
Yep.
White flag for Speedy extra 1. He moves up to second.
What? Just tell me
Moves up.
Speedy extra 1 move up to second?
He moved up to second. Checker flag, Speedy pulled off from pit entrance. Checkered flag is not improved. Robo, when I say when. Oh, Robo.
There's a little pit entrance on the backstretch, guys. If you wanna use that.
No,
Yeah,
he has not improved. Dabcat is still leader for the moment.
That's a well tapped.
We have a guy named Matt. It's Matt. So, Robo is on his warm-up lap. We're going green flag for Robo here. Robo. Oh my. Robo's P1 already. White flag for Robo. Robo Mesa has put himself on pole on his warm-up lap, JD.
Could Robo go for his... God, it's been a while since I've kept track.
Checker flag for Robo Mesa. He does not improve, but that puts him on pole.
Bro, Robo could be going for his 9th
And
win.
lastly, Nico, you can go out. Freedom Racing 95 back out here again. More like an independent driver nowadays.
Right, DGS 1-2. That's
Warm
good so
up
far.
lap for Nico.
He's still under that Freedom Racing banner, buddy. They go out of business at the end of the season. They're not done yet. They go out of business at the end of the season officially.
Green flag.
If Dale comes back and renews them, then they'll stay.
Nico is going for his final laps. I believe Robo Mesa goes P1. I'm surprised. White flag for Nico. Well, it's not approved there. Oh no. I mean, this is me for Freedom Racing right now in Myrtle Beach. Turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Nico could he approve? He does not. Oh man. So for your pole position with a 13.317, Robo Mesa gets pole at Myrtle Beach.
Well, gosh, but gosh.
Oh, I'll be darned. Robo, we need a picture. We need a picture with you right now. Can you please come back? For the moment, Dabcat, Speedy, Golden Bonnie, Nico, police lining up. Please go find the restart show and line up there.
No. Sorry, Ruff. Mr. Ruff, yes.
All right. I'm gonna get the picture here. I got the picture here.
Alright, well, pole's a start. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
All right, I got the picture now, Robo. You're clear.
Nice.
I'll send the picture to JD. Where's JD getting your old picture?
My screenshot thing doesn't work anymore for some reason, so if you could send that to me, that'd be great.
All right, I got you. I will send this to your DMs right now.
There feels like there's a bit more of a delay.
I'm sending this to your DMs now. Let me go with the pictures and screenshots.
Well, that's not good sign.
All right, I'm gonna read off the order again once I send this to here. Let me read off the order again. Robo P1, Avcad P2, Edie P3, Golden Bonnie P4. That's Rafa, I guess. I'm not saying that wrong. I apologize. And Nico is P5. So let me check here. Well, JD, what do we have here? A GGS Racing front row. Didn't see this coming.
This might be the day. I mean,
And a whale.
in Raff's league, I didn't record
Whale. Look who it is. It's Captain Lunch. With his cousins.
If he watched the stream, he can put on his channel.
You'll never see this one coming.
I mean, in the comments below.
You'll never see this one coming.
Right. Here, JD, can I interview the pole position person, please? A little bit before race.
You could do that, yeah, if you really, want to.
Robo Mason, this is Seeker at the booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
How does it feel to win pole position at Myrtle Beach?
Well, it's a track that we're pretty familiar with. We kind of have gotten it down over the years, but I'm again sick. I don't know how many races I've been in KRE in the last season that I've been sick as shit in, but maybe it makes me drive better, I guess. I don't feel better. I don't feel like I drive better, but things work. You know, we're just gonna pull through and hopefully have a solid race today. I'm also pretty happy for Dad. We get to have a GGS front row, and hopefully things go the right way for him by the end of the race.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say, you have your teammate in second place here, front row here. It seems kind of cool here that you got a good time here, Robo. Are you planning to stick on leading at this race?
Well, I'm gonna do whatever I can to be up at the front, but I do hope that Dabcat, if he does manage to get up there, beat me if he can. That'd be pretty cool too. He hasn't had a win yet, so if he could somehow get one, that'd be pretty awesome. Also, big thanks to everyone that came here today. I know this race has been put off for a little. I think this is the third week since we attempted it. The first week it got delayed, then it got like inactivity delayed, and where we are today, it's filled with pretty good drivers. I got the last race winner behind me. Ruff, I don't think has gotten a win yet, but he's definitely win material. And Nico is best of me at Franklin County, and Dabcat has beat me twice now so far in the last couple weeks. So, let's see.
Oh, well then, Robo, good luck. Good luck with the race today. Good luck to everybody else.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. You know what time it is. Eddie, you know what time it is.
Folks, And the people in the grandstand, you know what
here.
time it is. It is Mighty Modified time, racing from Myrtle Beach. For the 4th time in the Roughneck Modified Tour history, we go racing here in South Carolina's one and only Myrtle Beach Speedway. Here we go. 5 cars on the grid after 3 weeks of delays and waiting. We are finally here, putting it all to rest, ready to go racing into the final 6 weeks of the schedule. Here we go. Is everybody ready to drop the green flag here today for this 80-lap main feature?
Ready?
Appears everybody is ready on the grid. Here we go. Countdown is down, sent to the drivers. Here we go.
And they're coming to the green flag here. Green flag in here at Myrtle Beach into turn 1 and 2. Here we go. Robo Mesa.
Calamity up into turn number 1.
I fucked that one up pretty badly.
Already off early into the race. Leading lap number 1 is going to be Ruff. That's the track that he began his career at in the Mighty Modifieds. He's going to get slammed up the racetrack by Speed Extra 1, coming off of a huge win from Mooresville up in North Carolina. Trying to get another win and trying to sweep both Carolinas. Speedy Extra 1, the North Carolinian native, leads here on lap number 2 here from Myrtle Beach for the Myrtle Beach 150. A struggle for Dabcat in the back, losing a lot of pace with his teammate who he was just sitting on front row with.
Absolutely fumbled that start, but we can make up.
We'll see these people getting into here. Speedy Extra 1 goes up high.
A wide exit off of turn number 4 for Speedy Extra 1. That's going to cause him to lose a little bit of time, but roughing it up in the back is Nico, Alex, and Ruff. Roughing it up for the position number 2. Robo Mesa looking to get into the mix. Trying to get around the number 95 of Nico. Not going to happen. Nico is all over Ruff right now for that second place spot. Ruff going each and every way up the racetrack, down the racetrack, trying to block Nico desperately as much as possible, and that's just allowing Speedy Extra 1 to uncharacteristically be up at the front, and not only that, but gapping the field. Speedy Extra 1 on rails right now.
Speedy Extra 1, as you did say, he came off from a win at, was it Charles?
It was Mooresville.
Mooresville. I almost said Charles. I'm like, oh, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, no, and that was a huge, big win for Speedy Extra 1. Wins for him do not come very often, especially in the Roughneck Modified Tour. That was his first career win, so he might be on some sort of different planet right now. He might be living on the high life right now. This is very uncharacteristic for Speedy in that 96 Toyota machine. Something must have been awoken in this guy after his first win at Mooresville. Maybe he's looking to get his second ever, as the drivers behind him just seem to be struggling today.
Oh, he goes wide up. He locks up in turn 1.
Locks it up in turn number 1 and 2. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Here comes the 32 closing in. The 32 getting a little bit larger every single lap in that mirror of the 96.
Yeah,
bad exit off a 2 for the 32.
Yeah, you know what? When you're here at Myrtle Beach, here, I witnessed it. When you're here at Myrtle Beach with these cars, you go below, if you have 2 wheels below the white line, you could get screwed over here. That's what happened to most of the drivers here.
It's something very characteristically different about this track compared to other tracks is just how slidey the track and racing surface is compared to a lot of the other grippier tracks that we go to. Some drivers actually say they like how slidey and how forgiving this, or I guess I should say in quotations, forgiving this racetrack can be, allowing you to corner as you please. But it can also be a downfall to a lot of drivers, as we're seeing the 12R just clipping that inside a retaining wall a lot.
Oh, 95, not 95. What is the 95 doing? 95, what is he doing? Oh my goodness, they avoided it. They avoided it. They avoided it.
The 95, and they're good. You're good.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Not a good day for Freedom Racing right now. Again.
I mean, with their team owner being gone, Dale Ross leaving the server, they're kind of a shell of their former selves.
And
the super team that once dominated the series has now been relegated to a shell with only about 1 driver per race, if not that would be considered lucky, actually. They've been regressing a lot in attendance. So the once great super team that dominated this series is definitely on a struggle bus here in season 4. They might not even be here in season 5, which is crazy.
It really depends on if they were going to do that. I mean, someone could just come in here and find them off from the
Oh,
qualified program.
Ruff.
And the 32 is around.
Trouble in paradise for the 32. Around he goes, relinquishing the second place spot to Robo Mesa here on lap number 20. We're closing in on the halfway mark. And since the drop of the green flag, nobody has been able to challenge the 96, who's been cruising up at the front. But it looks like Robo's got clear skies ahead in order to be able to make his way back up. He kept getting screwed over by people around him. He kept getting into incidences,
I
but
was doing it myself.
with clear road ahead, clear asphalt, maybe he can just maybe catch up to the 96, who's been dominating since the drop of the green flag.
Yeah, what, JD. I want to say this still, as I'm saying here. These people better watch out between going below the yellow or that wall, which we saw the 32 and 95 hit.
Definitely a dangerous game to be playing with the inside retaining wall. We saw it with Fireboy in season 2, where he was in position to win the race, hits the inside wall, and that allows Del Ross to run away with the victory. That inside retaining wall is notorious at many other racetracks, but here it's been a definitive factor for a lot of races. And it looks to be that it will happen the same way again today as we go back up to the front, which is between Speed Extra 1 and Robo Mesa. They're both kind of struggling to get around the racing facility right now. Speed Extra 1 still maintaining a lead, barely just below a second.
I mean, they're trying to get there is the good question here, but the real question is here, could we definitely see a new winner here in Myrtle Beach, either with Robo or with Speedy, or do we see an upset if a caution does come out?
Well, a caution is definitely possible as we got a lap car right in front of Ruff and Dabcat, who just got into an incident, mind you. So Dabcat might even become a lap car in just a few moments. As we go up to the front, Speedy Extra 1 now being chased down by the 12R. Here he comes. Robo Mesa closing in every single lap. Speedy Extra 1 just trying to get to that halfway mark. Claims some of those extra points for himself.
He is there. He is there. Very soon here. Now going back to these 3 cars here from the leaders here. The 32, the 054, and the 95 are just in their own ways here, but very soon we're going to have to worry about the 96 or the 12. Now, the 054 is not worried about the 12. In question, will he block the 96 and allow Robo to get past? Or will Speedy...
By rule, the 054 can't do that.
I know.
Then he'd be causing a lap car infraction. So he can't block the 96, and he certainly can't block the 12R as that's his boss. And again, by rule, you can't block anybody behind you if you are a lap car. So
wait, hold on a sec. What is his F1? You mean
well, no, that is
slow?
just by rule. It doesn't matter whose team you're on. You just can't get in the ways of leaders. That's just not how it works. But here we go. Pass for the lead. Robo Mesa tries to get in front of the 96. The 96 does a switch back through 3 and 4. He's going to maintain his lead for just a little bit longer.
What a crossover that was. Robo Mesa almost had it, but it was fell short by Speedy, or by Speedy's Dr. What's happening. That felt good. Meanwhile, 95, 32, and 054 are in their own world.
Trouble for Speedy Extra 1 out of turn number 3 and 4. Robo Mesa going to lead his first lap of the event. They're side by side, trading paint down the back straightaway.
Here comes the crossover by Robo. Doesn't work.
Robo for the lead. They're neck and neck at the line, nearly bumper to bumper. Speedy gets physical with Robo, puts them into the inside retaining wall.
I will definitely
Oh,
watch
he
him
nearly
next
clipped the
time.
inside retaining wall as well. He's up the racetrack. Here comes Robo. Side by
Robo
side,
Mesa,
neck and neck at the
they're
line.
can only to get
Speedy
their
gets halfway.
they're getting Speedy got halfway before Robo Mesa and GTA. Speedy X1 hits the pit road.
Speedy extra one around, and he's
Oh,
into the inside. Caution flag is out. Lap
I would.
car incident.
I mean, Speedy did get up there where the lab car is. Remember, I saw that. That was definitely on Speedy for that one a little bit.
Definitely Speedy extra one did come up in front of the lap car, but
And it
as
was
it
all caused
stands,
by a white wall snag. I mean, gotta watch. This is Myrtle Beach, people. You gotta watch these wall snags.
but this is a situation that Robo Mesa wanted. He's back in control of the field, and it's going to be a single file restart. Speedy extra one gets his position back. There will be no warning issued to Nico for that one, as that really wasn't his fault. So Robo Mesa will be choosing the lane you guys restart in. You guys lined up behind him. Nico, you are still last, though, as you were a lap down.
Watching Robo's replay here. Well, I can't really see it, but yeah. Yes,
Raph, Speedy extra one. Speedy extra one, you are second.
And then the caution came out, following the 95 and the 96. We had a good green run, guys, but got a little warning here. Please do not hit the wall snags. Please.
Well, wall snags happen at random, so they really can't control that.
Yeah. All right, loud boy.
All right, so caution came out on lap 40. We're restarting on 41. Is everybody ready to go green?
Figure ready to go. I'll be watching the leaders. I'll be watching the 12. JD get watching the back. And we're going back to green, and we're underway.
We're racing again here from Myrtle Beach. Up the racetrack goes the
Mesa.
32 and the 96. 32 gets right up into the door panel of the 96, sends him up the racetrack as they roar across 3 and 4. Once again, you're on this restart. 12R in front, in command firmly, with the 96 and the 32 faltering behind in second place. But they're starting to gain a little bit of ground off of 3 and 4. Just about a car length out. The 96 going to try to make a move. Washes up the racetrack. Here comes the 32 of Ruff. Trying to get underneath the 12R. Can't quite get there just yet. They're side by side off into 3 and 4. The 96 gets into him. They're both up into the wall. They keep it going. Nico Alex, Speedy extra one, challenging up at the front. The 32 clips the back panel of the 96. The 96 hard charging to the front. The 96 of Speedy extra one gets back up into the lead. The 32 nearly goes up and over because of Nico. Nearly brings out another caution, and Speedy extra one is off into the sunset. Calamity allowing Speedy extra one to start driving off again. One's got to wonder what Speedy extra one has been doing in this 3-week period to come back with this kind of willpower and speed to be able to keep up like this. But he's got to remain consistent, as we're seeing a little bit of faltering from him in 3 and 4. Got to keep a consistent line, got to keep it steady. The 054 for DGS running close in his tire track, closing in every single lap. Dabcat looking for his first ever win. The rookie came into the season very unknown. A very odd hire from DGS, bringing him in from SLC. He's not really a tank chassis guy. And yet here he is in KRE trying to make a name for himself, running in second, trying to run down Speedy extra one to redeem himself for Mooresville.
Did you do a Cars reference?
I did not do a Cars reference.
Hey, you did.
I literally didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You did the rookie thing.
I'd say rookie sensation. I just said the rookie.
You said the rookie sensation.
Oh, around goes Nico Alex in turn number 3. Trouble for Freedom Racing again here from Myrtle Beach.
Come on, Dab.
Dang, dude. What is wrong with Freedom Racing at the moment? Oh, wait, they're tanking. They're trash. They're banned now. They're banned.
Dab,
It's like Roush Racing.
Excuse me, bro. We don't talk about Roush Racing's downfall.
Listen, bro, I think we do talk about it, bro. This is literally Roush all over again.
You brought them up. You're gonna finish it.
I'm just saying, man. It's Roush all over again. The super team, championship team, they're tanking.
All right,
they're tanking, man.
Can we please get back to the race here instead of talking about stupid Roush?
Oh, we could, but I think we should keep talking about Roush because it seems like you don't like about Roush.
No, we're not talking about Roush. Anyways,
we're talking about Roush.
Anyways, Speed Director 1 continues to lead 32 up to the wall. 054 as well. That puts his team owner in 3rd. Speed Director 1 continues to run away with the sleeve. But we'll see if Speedy Director 1 will screw up here again.
I'll tell you what, the guy in the 96 WhatsApp modified, powered by Toyota, he is having a career night here from Myrtle Beach. I don't know what he did in that 3-week span, but holy hell, he is on rails tonight.
No, JD.
It is crazy.
No, JD, it's the Dr. WhatsApp car.
Nico's around again.
Oh, no.
Caution flag is out. Nico is stuck on the racing surface, or he was parked. It's going to bring out the second caution of the evening.
Hey, JD, you want to hear something funny?
Not really. I'm trying to focus on the race.
No, you want to hear something funny?
No, I'm okay. I'm trying to focus on the race now.
I'm gonna bite.
By the way, when I call caution, guys, don't go around again, please.
Yeah, please, really. I mean, you can like cross the line and stop there, like some people do, but don't go around. Your laps will be brought back.
So that time, that will actually be on Nico. Nico having a time right now.
Yeah,
that's going to bring the field all the way back to the restart zone for the second time tonight.
Yeah, this race is sponsored by Super Clean. Who comes up with this stuff?
All right.
I blame you for the Super Clean ad on the billboard.
Okay.
Yeah. Is everybody ready to go back green?
The caution came out on 60, restarting on 61. All right, here we go. Watching for jumps.
More of a dab gap here. Green, green, green. Dapcat is trying to get to a good spot here, but falls short again here. Just him battling the 95. Meanwhile, over here, the 96, 32 and 12. Battling for the lead here. 96 is beginning to pull away here. But here comes Dapcat trying to challenge for 3rd. Did he get there to... Oh...
Dab.
Maybe Dapcat's going to take 3rd. But knowing his team owner, will probably want to take 3rd in the bag if he wants a chance to fight Speedy.
Speedy Extra 1 currently commanding the field off into turn number 1 and 2. The 32 car looking to get around the Toyota number 96, but he's going to get clipped by the 054. Out of turn number 4, gets a little bit loose. The 32 sending it in deep. Nearly loses it with the 96 as well. The 32 going to try to send it in deep again. He's on the inside.
And now the 12R sends his teammate up to the wall a little bit, but they kept it going to him.
Side by side across turn number 1 into the 32, clipping the front bumper of the 96. The 96 ain't having it, but here comes the 32 of Ruff. Coming around turn number 4, he's going to lead with 13 to go. The 96 still right behind him in his tire tracks. Will he be able to catch up?
It really depends here on people here. I mean, look at Robo Mesa. Robo Mesa makes the pass for third, but puts Dabcat back in fourth.
I mean, to be fair, Robo is sick, so he's having an uncharacteristically off night. But holy crap, has the 32 taken advantage of that restart. The 96 has been on fire tonight. And as I say that, up the racetrack he goes. Here comes the 12R for the second place spot.
The 32 here, he's a rookie, right?
No, he was here last season. This is where he began his career in season 3.
My apologies then. My apologies.
He's officially at this point, since he's a season deep, he's officially considered a veteran.
But
so now off of turn number 3 and 4, you'll see 8 to go at the line. Can Ruff bring it home here in South Carolina?
But could Robo Mesa make an upset here? I mean, Robo Mesa is good with these tracks.
He's definitely good with the tougher racetracks, as the 96 and the 12R seem to be closing in each and every lap on the 32, but they're battling pretty hard for that second place spot. That might cost them in the long run if they keep battling this hard. They get into the inside wall. Around goes Speedy X for 1. Nearly collecting Nico. The 32 has plenty of space.
The 12 goes around. 12 is on pit road.
Caution flag.
Oh, man. And the caution is out because Robo Mesa went on pit road.
Well, that puts him in the back, and that's going to re-rack the field. That is not what Ruff wanted to see, as he is claiming publicly over the radio, no.
No in all caps.
I mean, you got to feel for the guy. He's got a gap, and
he's trying to, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. He's trying to get a win here, but...
And imagine that, man. It's your first. It would be your first ever win at the track that you began your career at. I mean, that's something special. That would be special. I don't know why Robo's doing an extra lap. Oh, it's because he missed the sector. But how special would that be? But now he's got to fight for it even harder. He's gonna have to fight for his life.
I'm looking back at Robo's. Let me look back at Robo's live stream here. I could find something where what happened. So Speedy Exeron gets around. And we're coming to 6 laps to go here. I was around at 6 laps to go. People over here, then the 90 Robo Mesa gets hit by the 95, spins onto the wall, tries to get up there, but without wall, he tried to get back up here, collects him, and that's when the caution comes out.
And caution came out with 6 to which was 74, so we're going to restart. Or, 74, we're going to restart on 75.
Yeah, Robo, you're...
Racing incident.
Yeah, Robo, you're fine. You're fine, Robo. I mean, that was a bad move on you, but you're fine.
You might be fine in Seeker's eyes, but I don't know how Ruff is going to feel after this race. It really depends on how everything goes from here. And normally in a situation like this, there's only one way it can go, and that's downhill. So we'll see.
I mean, we're going to see the beef chat be revived.
Oh yeah, probably not, but we'll see.
We'll see. And green flag is back on their way here. 32, 96, 95, 54, and 12R. Right, and that's all 54.
And around they go. The caution flag is going to come out. It's going to be a re-rack.
All right, people. You know the re-rack rules.
And that was brought out by the 96. So the 96, you are to the rear. That is the rule for.
I am watching the replay.
Bringing out the yellow.
I'm watching the replay here.
No need. I already made the call.
I know.
Way too hard from the 96, so that's going to put you to the back right behind Robo Mesa. So now it's going to It's going to be Ruff, then Nico, then
crazy
the 054.
race.
That's going to be
Nico was
12R, and
lapped
that's
down
going to
like
be 96.
twice.
It's going to still be lap 75 on this initial restart. Here we go. This is going to be the 4th of the evening.
And now,
here we go.
Now the old 54 in third.
Shake and bake.
Let's restart. Green flag, no jumps. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you for not jumping.
We're re-racking, or not re-racking, we're not re-racking, sorry. We're racing again here in Myrtle Beach, coming to the line, 4 to go here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Out for second, CDF, Dapcad. Now Nico joins in on the fight.
All they have to do is make the white. That's all they have to do. That's all Ruff has to do. That's all that separates him from his first victory.
Oh
Nico
God.
almost goes up and over because of Robo. They're side by side,
Speedy.
2 by
Oh
2 in the back behind the 32.
What is happening here?
They're all up in the wall. It's causing a traffic jam. No caution. They're still going.
The 32 had just pulled away here. I think we realized he was going to win his first ever race here, coming to the white flag.
White flag is out. This race is official.
Guitar wanted 2 for the final time.
And out of 3 and 4, the 32 of Ruff is going to win where he started his career. The 32 is a winner in the Roughneck Modified Tour.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck happened?
What a night.
And Speedy Extra Run's winning streak comes to an end.
Comes to a screeching halt, the 96 after a dominant night.
And Speedy is not happy on the radio.
Understandably, I mean, that was probably his best performance of his career, and the 32 capitalizes on a late race restart and capitalizes in a really big way.
Oh,
and how poetic is that? Said it at the beginning, and that is what came true. The man that started his career here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, gets it done for his first ever career win.
And he is burning it out here.
Celebrating and enjoying it. What a night for Ruff. Holy shit. He is shredding those Hoosiers down to the copper and nylon. Holy crap.
Right. Yep. Right, I got to do right. I will not be helping JD with interviews because yes.
Okay. I do need to get the pictures. So if someone could take a screenshot of Mr. Big guy over here, the man of the hour, the man with the power, that would be great. Gonna get Robo get the picture here. When you get the chance, Robo, just slide that over to me if you can. All right. Let's get our interviews in here. We got to interview the man Ruff before he's got to go to bed. So we got to interview him quick here. Ruff, my man, what a night for you. Your first career victory in the modified. You finally get it done, and you get it done at the place you started your career in this series. How does that feel coming full circle?
Oh man, it just feels good, you know. Like you said, this is like the track where I made my first start in the league, and to just like I don't know, to just win here is like really special. And also, fuck man, Jesus, those were like some of the most intense laps of my career in road racing in general. Cause like, man, you know how much did I have to defend to like keep that lead, and like how much I had to like send to, you know, have a chance to win. Like it was just, I saw an opportunity and I went for it, and I'm glad it worked out. That's all I gotta say.
All right, man. Short, sweet, to the point. A bittersweet story for the 32 team. You guys are on top of the world right now coming into the final 6 weeks. I do have one more question. Do you think this career high for you and the 32 team will lead to more victories and more fruit in these final 6 weeks?
I don't know, man. Depends on like, maybe it might depend on who's gonna show up and who's not, or maybe out of just like pure performance. I don't know. But it would be nice to see that 32 car in victory lane like 6 more times with some more poles also.
Definitely. All right, Raph. Thank you for talking to us. We're gonna let you go. You need that sleep, boy. Congratulations on your win tonight. Huge, huge win and huge night for you and the Team 32. We'll see you next week. Congratulations. Alrighty. Gonna see who exactly finished where. This is Nico. Yo, Mr. Nico. Freedom Racing gets second tonight.
Hello.
Nico. Hey, man, what's up? This is JD Kelly from the booth. What an up and down night for you and the 95 machine, man. Freedom Racing, you guys are in the trenches right now. What do you got to say on your second place finish tonight here from Myrtle Beach?
Hey, on second. Dude, I'm gonna be 100% fucking here with you. I going through this, and obviously I didn't expect myself to do any good results. You know, again, I'm not a tank chassis racer. I just came here to have a little bit of fun, and throughout the entire race, I was trying my best just to not crash into other people and screw everyone else's race up, and that just kept screwing me over more. And then magically, I find myself in second place somehow, and I just said, "Fuck it, balls to the wall," and I just did not care. And I just kept going. I screwed up T1 on like the final restart, and everyone just kept punching each other into walls. So I just kind of just slipped on through and just kept it there.
I mean, as the great Andy Jane Koyak said, I'm not gonna lift my foot off the gas until I either see the checkered flag or Jesus, and I guess that's the tactic that you were going for.
Yeah.
Second place, man, that's big, especially this late into the season, and with Team 95. Congratulations on your podium, bro. I mean, and thanks for coming out. Do you intend on coming to the last 5 races of the season now that we're entering the final 6?
That really depends. You know, I also am working on my own league and at the same time working on a couple other projects of mine. So if I got the free time, I definitely will pop in, you know, do something to take up the idle time. But yeah, no, it was pretty fun.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again on your podium here from Myrtle Beach. Hopefully, we get to see you next week here in the Roughneck Modified Tour as we close out season 4. Congratulations again. Hopefully, to see you next week.
Thank you. GG, all.
All righty. Now we're moving on to Speedy Extra 1. Speedy, this is JD Kelly from the booth. Do you have a copy? Dude.
Oh,
I can't imagine.
God,
I
I sent it too hard. I like knew it. I knew it going into turn 1. I was like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. I didn't even mean to plow drive him into the fucking turn. God. I was finna own both Carolinas, bro. This was finna be Cherokee Nation, bro. We're gonna have the Cherokees out here celebrating, bro. Fuck.
Bro, I mean, listen, man, I can't
Oh.
imagine. I can't imagine how you're feeling right
I
now.
mean, hey, I got points, but it's like fucking there. And then I had to plow drive my ass 4 wide down the front straightaway going into turn one. Try to regain the lead. Got the
Phoenix?
lead. People
Okay.
died. Like, I'm not Corey Hive. I'm not God's strongest warrior. All I wanted to do was stay in the front. Once I got in the dirty air, I already knew, like, oh shit.
Nah, shit. I'm
Just,
fucked.
like, oh shit. This ain't
Devastating loss for you in Team 96 WhatsApp and Toyota, bro. I can't imagine, man. That was nothing short of a career night. There's no other way to describe it. You led till about like lap 60-ish from the drop of the green flag, maybe even more. I think it might have been about 70-ish. You were up there commanding the field, and you were pretty damn well on pace. You were pretty physical tonight, but all around, you really didn't have to be that physical. You were on pace up at the front, letting people deal with their own shenanigans in the back. Dominated, and I guess it just wasn't meant to be. But goddamn, man, that's got to play into your confidence somewhat coming into these next few weeks. What do you got to say on your performance tonight overall, besides coming short of the ultimate prize?
I don't know, man. I'm backing up and going back home. Fuck.
Going back home
I
to
gotta
North,
go to. I
gotta
gotta
go
go to
back to North
Kansas.
Carolina empty-handed. Gotta go back
I gotta go.
empty-handed.
I gotta fly all the way to Kansas tomorrow. Shit. I got a Kansas race in another league. I gotta fly all the way over to Kansas. I'm gonna make up for it. That race. If I don't, like, fuck me.
All right, man. Well,
But it was a beautiful. I had a fun time. Oh my god, fun racing a while. Thank God we got some people that showed up. Thank God. I was happy
didn't
about
have
that.
to delay another. Didn't have to delay another week.
At least,
Well, man, GG's on your performance tonight. I really hope that brings more fruit in your career as we enter the final 5 weeks of the season. I guess I shouldn't say congratulations, but I know you got P3. Congratulations on your podium. You got a podium. Congratulations on the podium. And a halfway. You got a halfway win. So you got
I don't
something.
even know. I don't even know how many points I have or in what position I am. So
That needs to be updated. So I will update you and all of you on where you are in the points. Nico probably doesn't care. He's just here to smile and wave. He's here for the shits and giggles. But anyways, congratulations on your top 3. Speedy Extra 1. We'll see you next week. And hopefully we won't have to delay again for the rest of the season.
see you.
All right. Now we go on to the sick Californian. The California kid, the man himself, Robo Mesa.
Eh.
Listen, bro, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, man. This seemed like a very off night for you. That might also probably be due to your illness. I'm not exactly sure what was going on in your end, but what do you got to say on tonight's race here from Myrtle Beach?
Well, even though I didn't do as good as I was hoping to perform, I still had plenty of fun tonight. I thought the racing was pretty great, actually. I got to give Speedy credit for being as dominant as he was today. I think he might have actually led the most laps out of anyone. So genuinely,
Oh yeah, without a doubt,
yeah.
he led the most.
So I would say he would get drive for of the day. I went up a couple of times. I had the pole. My teammate Dab, he got a very strong second place, but then we both just I don't know what it was. Maybe his nerves, or could have just been me not being ready. And I clipped that inside wall, went back into fifth, Had to make my way up. Probably ruffled a few feathers, if I'm gonna be honest, and I will own up to it. That was I was not being my best today. Uh, I still had a lot of fun. I was battling for the lead a bunch. I just kind of fell up short by the end, but that's okay. It was still a fun race. We're still doing good in the championship, so I'm not really too stressed about anything. And I guess, yeah, I think being sick was a big factor here. But for Dab, that's okay. What happened happened. You had a very great qualifying. You got up, you got down. We both did. It kind of just was the luck of the draw at the end. So I got a little rough with me, so to Speedy. But it's the last lap. Things happen. Speedy, I should say, also did an absolute haymaker off of turn 3. But if I was in his shoes after everything they've been through today, I'd be a little bit aggravated too. So, not surprised he made that move. Not really mad about it either. I raced him rough. He raced me rough. It was kind of just mutual today. But I also got to give credit to the drivers that, even though we were racing as roughly as we were also pretty clean for the most part. There wasn't too many cautions up until the end. I think there was only like 3 or 4 cautions today. So yeah, just glad this race is out of the way. I wish I could have done better, but we're fighting a fever. We're kind of pretty much everywhere today, and I'm just gonna look forward to running my own league this week. Thursday and Friday with the SLC opener at Arcadia. We got up in Florida, where Speedy will be up in Kansas. We'll be down in Florida, and hopefully have a fun time there.
Alrighty.
Thank
Well,
you for
thank you
hosting
for
this race, by the
talking.
way.
Yep, as always, and hopefully we see you next week at Langley Robo Mesa. Glad to have you out tonight, and we'll see you in the 12-hour machine next week at Langley, hopefully.
Thank you.
Dabcat. Just gonna write all this down. This is the first time where someone hasn't sweeped the day in a while. Or like, we have. This is the first time in a hot minute. Oh, I guess not, Carteret. But it hasn't happened many times this season. We've had a different person for each category, a different winner. Like for each category on the thing, the sheet. We had a halfway winner today, pole winner, and a different winner today. All 3. Crazy. All right, let's move on to Dabcat. That's how you know the race was competitive. Dabcat, my man. This is JD from the booth. Do you have a copy?
I do have a copy.
Well, not exactly where you wanted to finish today here from Myrtle Beach, but you still had a great qualifying day, and it's definitely still a step forward in the right direction here in Tang Chassis. I mean, 3 weeks off, or I guess 2. I don't know. My brain's not really braining right now. I mean, that had to play a little bit into probably your and your boss's performance today. What do you got to say on that?
I feel like our performance was okay during qualifying. Honestly, I think it was perfect during qualifying. The start was just a start. I was late with reaction, and later in the race, I started catching back up. But I kind of noticed a trend. I would start to gain ground, make a small mishap. Someone would catch up, and then I'd have to start fighting with them again, and then it'd make me drop back even further, and then it was just like a whole thing. Was not very happy because I couldn't really get myself into a position where I could make a clean pass, and every time I was either just blocked or I couldn't make a clean pass because I was just not in the right spot at the right time. So it was just a whole bunch of nothing burger for me when it comes to passes. And then I think there was only like one good pass I made, and that was like on Robo trying to get up there later during the race. I think the hardest thing for me was, we started going 3 wide, and I would start getting pushed up and out of my groove spot where I'd wanted to be. And it was just like worst storm for me to
be able to make some good moves. So definitely not my best performance. We'll try a little bit harder next time. Yeah, obviously I'd like to congrats to Raph and obviously Robo and Nico because, well, duh, all of them being my friends, and, well, also Raph finally getting his first win. I know Robo was, struggling a little bit, and honestly, I commemorate him even for being sick. He still did pretty good, and then obviously Nico did really great because he got up to second. So I'm happy that everybody else got a really good spot. I just know that today wasn't my day when it comes to me doing such. So just kind of had to be coincidence that everyone else was having a good day and I just wasn't. So I enjoyed the race still. It wasn't something where it's like, this race, sucks ass because I didn't do anything good. I know it was just timing on my part. So still nothing against the track. The track was really fun, and I definitely hope to do better next week.
All righty. Thanks for coming out, Dabcat, as always, and thank you all for coming out tonight. Great effort from all of y'all, and we'll return next week at Langley, same time next week. See you all. See y'all.
I'm gonna hop in WFRA if you want to. Just chat for a bit.
Alright, well, that being said, that'll conclude the race. Again, we got the season opener for SLC at Arcadia just in a few days. This Thursday night, we're going to be doing Crake Midgets, hopefully. And on Fridays, the Rotsmuts. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, am very sorry. Hopefully, I'll be better a little bit by the time that we're doing the midgets and stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. Probably not, actually, but I literally just got sick yesterday, and it's just been getting worse, so I'll probably be actually my sickest by then, so that's going to be a bit rough, but, that's okay. Hopefully we'll have a good race next week, and, yeah. That's not too bad. Had fun, even though everything went like it did by the end, but I'm really not mad about it. I was sick, so... we're doing fine championship-wise, and we'll have a fun time coming up next week. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Thursday, hopefully, or Friday.